For Boilermaker All Access, I'm Lindsay Condon here with Dennis Kelly. Dennis, it's Pro Day. Is this something you've been dreaming of, or kind of like put out of your mind, or how is it?
It's kind of a mixture because when you grow up, you only really hear about the combine and all the big name guys going down to Indy. So once you get into the college ranks, you kind of realize that not everyone goes to the combine, but they still get a chance to play in the NFL. So once I realized what a Pro Day was, it really kind of stuck to me, and this last about 10 days, it really hit me saying today's the day and it's coming. So I'm happy that I think I did well, and the drills they were pretty hard, but I think it was definitely worth it.
What were some of those drills that you had? I know I watched you, and you were definitely going hard out there. So just explain some of the drills that they had you do.
Some of it was for footwork stuff. There was one where they work on our pass sets. See if we can open our hips. How flexible we are, how agile we were, kind of see how we moved, and then also, kind of the brute force part of it, of being an offensive lineman, run blocking against two guys and pass blocking against, multiple rushers. So nothing that wasn't anything, extremely difficult, but, put it all together, it's definitely a workout.
Yeah. Now, do you know any of the coaches that are here, or what teams they're from?
The guy that worked us out is the offensive line coach from the Arizona Cardinals, and he's kind of a big name coach in the NFL, and so it was really a cool experience having him work with us. But I've met a couple of the scouts already. I played an all-star game in January. I met a couple of guys from there. I know there's a guy from the Falcons here. There's a couple of guys from the Lions. So there's a good representation of the teams here from the NFL. I even think there's a Canadian League team up here.
You could go anywhere at this point, world traveler. Overall, how do you feel like you did on just 1 to 10 scale? What would you give yourself today?
I like to say 8. They didn't really tell us the speed numbers, but my biggest goal or biggest challenge was the bench press. A lot of people kind of question if I was big enough or strong enough.
That's not something you hear all that often, I think, being big enough. I'm pretty sure Coach Hope's favorite story of you is that they weren't sure you were going to be big enough, and I mean, quite frankly, I think you could, can you just get down on your knees, actually? Let's just height here. This is really just more my level. I think I like you better like this. All right. But
yeah, I think with the bench press, I was aiming for to get 24, I ended up getting 30, which was a lot better than some of the guys that went to the combine, so I'm very pleased with that.
Well, that's awesome, and congratulations, because this is a huge day for you, and I'm sure you're going to continue to do great, and I'm sure we'll be able to watch you future in the NFL.
Thank you very much.
Congrats.